Hello friends, my name is Nobes, and in today's video, we're going to find out if you can beat Spider-Man Miles Morales while wearing the advanced suit. As you may know, there is a glitch in earlier versions of Miles Morales that allows you to wear Peter's advanced suit. It's actually really cool, but it can cause the game to have a lot of problems. So we're going to find out if I can beat the game with this suit, or if my efforts will be in vain. There's a couple of rules before we get started. 1. The advanced suit must be worn at all times, and can only be taken off momentarily if it hinders my progression. Number 2. While wearing the advanced suit, finishers and tricks don't work, so I'll have to make do without them. And 3. Bioelectricity powers are quite finicky while wearing this suit, so I will have to deal with that as well. So Miles just got off the train, he's walking down the street. Oh my goodness, he just walked through a truck. I know he's Spider-Man and all, but dang Miles, chill out. Peter sends Miles a text that it's go time. Miles and Peter meet up, and Peter says nothing, despite being totally weirded out that Miles copied his costume. After Miles almost commits unalive, we are faced with our first encounter. I quickly realize that the Venom Punch doesn't work and makes Miles freeze. So I decided to use the Venom Jump move, and thankfully it worked. Also, I discovered that if you try to do the Venom Dash while in the air, you'll get stuck.
What is going on here?
The rest of the mission went pretty smoothly until a cop said I was making things worse when I was the only one doing anything. Now it's time to fight Rhino. Venom punches don't work, so I tried the jump, and it made me turn into Sonic. I was a bit scared if this was going to be a major problem or not. After a reset, I figured out that the Venom Dash would actually do the trick. After a few minutes, I punched into Rhino's face, thus finishing the first boss fight and mission. Miles is now New York's only Spider-Man, and he is ready to protect the city and save the day. After beating up the training bots Peter set up for me, I decided to change the difficulty to Ultimate, because we gotta go big or go home, and I'm not going home. Now we're checking out Roxxon Plaza. Everything seems peaceful and calm.
Hi there, I'm Simon Krieger.
Oh gosh, that scared me. Krieger goes on and on about nuform, blah blah blah. A few minutes later, Miles' spider sense goes off at the last possible second, getting slammed into the ground. Come on Miles, you gotta pay attention. I beat these guys up pretty easily, without too much of a oh gosh, what in the world? Thankfully, the game stayed calm enough for me to clear these guys out. After Rio's campaign speech is rudely interrupted, Miles sees an explosion near the bridge, so he heads over there to see what's going on. He sees Roxxon in the underground, about to kill each other.
Whoa, hey.
Miles makes the bridge go. Also, by the way, Miles finds out that Phin is a tinkerer. Big surprise, right? At first, I'm absolutely destroying these guys, like, I kinda feel bad for them. And then I get stuck. Bruh. The game gives plot armor to an enemy and keeps pulling me away from him. Like, bro, let me finish this guy off. The bridge is falling to pieces, but Miles is so heroic. He uses his pure strength to pull two halves of the bridge together. What a legend. Miles is now depressed, so he gets a montage, and he's all better now. Oh, ew.
This is disgusting.
Spider-Man now needs to find Phin's phone, so he heads to one of the Roxxon research labs. I make it inside, pummel a few guys, and then look who shows up. It's Uncle Aaron. We sneak further into the lab, and I take the opportunity to stealth takedown this guy. But apparently those don't work either. I can't move. Oh gosh, I can't move. Then I tried to do a stealth takedown from the ground.
Okay.
Okay, guess we gotta do this the loud way. Fast forward a few minutes and we are further into the research lab. And I'm about to destroy some fools. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. After finding out what happened to Phin and Rick, Miles and the Prowler take out their rage on Roxxon troops. Wait, what are you doing, man? There's nobody there. We already took care of the guys. We escape the lab and Uncle Aaron gives Miles a lecture. Miles goes to put his hood on and it's a classic, oh, the train killed me? Oh. Okay, I snuck into the underground base to mess up their training, but nothing really special happened, so now I'm trying to take the nuform. But of course, people gotta get in my way. Okay, so this encounter has been pretty glitch free, so that's pretty never mind. After a reckless chase, Phin finds out that Miles is Spider-Man, and she is pissed. I get that, but didn't she do the same thing and not tell Miles that she was a tinkerer at first? Now this is the point where things start to get real interesting. Miles and Phin show up to talk about everything, but surprise, here's Rhino. Miles and Phin get captured, and it's not looking great for them. Of course they escape and eventually run into Rhino. This is where the run gets actually difficult. So normally in this fight, when Spider-Man dodges Rhino, it allows him to ride on his back and ram him into a tank, thus allowing him to damage him. While wearing the suit, the prompt doesn't come up, and it is definitely trial and error to even damage Rhino. After a few minutes of no success, I somehow get Rhino to ram into a tank, so I finally get some damage on him. Sometimes in this fight, you'll go into an endless loop which is almost impossible to get out of. For the next 5 to 10 minutes, it's just failed attempt after failed attempt. I can't seem to even get Rhino down to damage him. I started dodging backwards, and that seemed to have a higher success rate, and I finally did enough damage to make it to the second phase. This part of the fight was a whole lot easier. I just had the Venom jump near a rock, charge it up, and then throw it at Rhino to incapacitate him. Pretty straightforward, and I got past this real easy. Now on to the third and final phase. I simply had to use Venom on him. Now that his Roxxon armor was gone, easy as that, he's finished. Miles saves Rhino for what reason? Like, I get Spider-Man doesn't kill people, but come on. Phin was the one doing it, not you. And now she hates you again, bruh. Oh shoot, what happened to your head, Miles? Did Phin beat you up that bad? You're more concerned about what your son is wearing and not his missing head? What? The Prowler tries to stop me, and I make short work of him considering the fight is simple and I didn't run into any problems. Now we're on the second to last mission where you go to the science center, and to be frank, the only reason I'm mentioning this mission is because I somehow pull off a finisher. It looks sick. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the final fight with Phin. Will I destroy her and save the day, or will I be defeated? The first 3 phases of the fight were buttery smooth, just Phin and Miles arguing while beating the crap out of each other. On to the final phase. This is where things get out of hand. I spent 18 minutes just on this last phase. It was a doozy. She throws out some big wheels, and if you take too much damage from them, or dodge them a certain way, you get stuck in the loop. This happened more times than I can count, which resulted in so many resets. Most frustrating part of the fight was that I was one button away ending the fight so many times. Either the sequence didn't trigger, or the game just said nope and didn't let me near Phin. I tried for so long. I was losing track of time. I decided to do the unthinkable. Switch to a normal suit. I felt horrible, but it worked, and I finished the fight. I even did the whole mission over again twice, just to see if I could get it to work, and sadly it didn't. Phin made the ultimate sacrifice for us, and the city is safe once again. The 2 Spider-Men reunite overlooking the city together, reflecting on what it means to be Spider-Man. I would say that the question has been answered. You can complete Spider-Man Miles Morales while wearing the advanced suit 99% of the way, and I call that a win. If you enjoyed this video, please check out this playlist of other Spider-Man videos. Have a good one.